Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some very saucy news when it comes to the potential for a PlayStation 5 phone being worked on and also potentially being released in the future. Now, might be one of those videos I want you guys to probably watch at least like 3-4 minutes of it, because there is a lot of stuff kind of tied together with this, and I do think it all makes sense. And we've also seen some really cool renders and all this stuff mixed in with this stuff, and also all the internals when it comes to Sony and PlayStation themselves kind of make a lot of sense. And I also want to go make this a big note too as well. Sony has and does make phones. They've been doing a lot of other things mixed down in with phones as well that would make this a very smart decision. And we also kind of are seeing lots of little baby leaks kind of putting together towards this, that this is kind of actually looking more of like, instead of a rumor, more of like a kind of good somewhat possibility. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about throughout this video, and I'm kind of excited for this one too as well, because I love this type of stuff. I love the leaks, I love the rumors, and I hope you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy it too as well. If you guys are brand new, we do have an ongoing PS5 giveaway. It's gonna be our 4th PS5 given out for the channel, so make sure you guys are subscribed. That's all you guys have to do to go enter on this one. Make sure you guys also are subscribed with the notifications on for Sony news, restock news, or whatever. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream, the link down below, Amazon links down below for the PS5 if you guys want to go check and see for warehouses or whatever. We also do have the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble and deposit $100 with the link down below. You guys go and get free stock and free money, just sell it. And of course, also Coinbase. You guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. A lot of you guys keep on doing those ones. So let's go dive into this actual video itself. So we have this little kind of like, I'm going to show off like an initial kind of article, kind of bring this idea out here, but there's going to be a lot more other things why I'm going to be bringing this out in the first place. So this is, like I said, one of those videos, sit with me for a few moments, kind of a little bit more on the fun and speculation side. So we kind of see a lot of kind of people, articles, etc., kind of bringing stuff up like this, where it's like, hey, we don't even want the PS5 anymore. Give us a really cool Sony PlayStation phone. And let's also hear some concepts too as well with it. And I think for me, kind of before we dive in this video hardcore, leave a comment down below if you guys would even ever really buy a gaming phone. I know some people do a lot of gaming on phones. They've even done mobile sponsors for games, and I do believe it is becoming more and more common and more likely. But just imagine if you could literally go play like Ratchet and Clank on your phone with cloud saved data that also relates back to your PlayStation 5. Would you guys buy that, and would you guys use it? Kind of the question, I guess, for the video. So basically, kind of start off this premise. The article talked about how Sony is just killing it with the PS5. They have a really good, a lot of people buying it, a lot of good infrastructure. But when it comes to phones, it's not too hot. But of course, they also keep on bumping out phones like the Xperia 1, Xperia 5, which I'm sure you guys have probably seen these phones on before. As I mentioned, Sony is in a lot of different products, cameras, phones, everything, PlayStations, I'm sure you guys know. So this is kind of like support case number 1, that Sony has and will keep on making phones, and they do have direct contacts of making and producing phones as well. Now, this is not specifically for the PS5, but that's why we're going to talk about this. But also kind of like their comment over here, but what if the company released a device that was part smartphone, part handheld console? And it might look something like this. Basically this is all from designer Tech Projects. Has mocked up a lot of the concepts over here for handhelds and phone handles and all that good stuff. And they also even included up things like dedicated gaming buttons, basically headsets towards gaming, and a lot of other cool little features you guys would probably go and see up on a phone, or other things like this. We can kind of give it a quick little zoom in on over here. We also might even have one of these as our thumbnail too. So we're kind of seeing this, and it kind of is making a lot of things in my head kind of spin. Now, if you guys maybe saw like a week or 2 weeks ago, we kind of touched on the potential for a PSP like version 2 or PSP Vita, etc., a brand new handheld game. And that was kind of more so me being a little bit optimistic, because I do almost without a doubt think Sony's gonna be kind of coming into the handheld market in the near future. But I would go and say a phone would make a lot of sense. And I'm gonna kind of give you guys my thoughts and reasonings why. So we've actually seen Sony themselves hire up a bajillion different people. Like, we basically have had a lot of people kind of go and say out. They want to go hire people. They've actually hired multiple different people for leads for mobile games, different types of mobile games. And even an article over here saying that Sony wants to bring the popular PlayStation game franchise to phones, because they are hiring up a lot of different people for the mobile gaming push. And now I was more so thinking maybe more on a PSP, PS Vita, but it does kind of make a lot of sense that they want to go more so push it for things like, imagine like Crash Bandicoot or things like Ratchet and Clank, or just even games in general, like think Fortnite that actually has been on phones for a while, and make that more of a gaming console. But basically, we've also seen a lot of them stuff, like a lot of just past things saying that Sony themselves have had a really long history of trying to meld the PlayStation brand with phones, although not really with a lot of success. And they also already have phones as well, like I said, with Xperia. So Xperia, whatever you guys want to go call it. And people are kind of calling it like the PlayStation phone or whatever, but it really isn't like the most ideal gaming phone. It's just more so just a casual phone that people use. But a lot of people are kind of saying like, hey, Sony, why don't you want to go push more of an actual like phone? Make it with PlayStation branding, get PlayStation and Sony games on it, and basically go and just make a lot of money by having this on the mobile market. The mobile market is huge, especially in Asian countries, but is also growing a lot up here in America. But as well, on top of that too, even just the normal PlayStation app itself has hit over 100 million installs with 5 months after the launch of the PS5. And I also love how this article even has like, too bad you still can't buy the Sony's latest console. And this is absolutely insanity. So this is another kind of big supporting case on why we would think that Sony would love to actually start making or working on a PlayStation gaming specifically phone, because we already have so many people on the app. Now imagine if you had your own PlayStation phone, or even more so on the next Xperia phone, try to go put a major focus on people launching up specifically made for like mobile games on your phone through the PlayStation app. And it would also make it really easy too as well for in-app purchases. Think like any type of mobile game, they have a lot of those types of things you can go and buy. And you can basically just have it all launched through your own phone. And imagine having your own like Steam or Origin or PlayStation Network, PlayStation Store, but on your phone itself. So basically, you guys can even see all these photos over here. You can literally just go and launch up a game, say like Uncharted, or maybe more so specifically only made for mobile games on your phone, and launch it. And of course, if you already have it on the app, they're already in like the payment thing, they already have their account made, and you also might be able to go make a lot of extra different money, even if you can go and kind of even take away like a cutback from Google stores or Apple stores or whatever. I think that's really, really smart. And with the fact that there's over 100 million downloads already, imagine if you can go in the future, either have cloud gaming, so you can continue your games maybe like through actually using the cloud devices with the PS Now or PS Plus, and basically you can just go and play your games at any point because you're just more so using your Wi-Fi to download the games. Maybe it's just a lower resolution because maybe your phone or internet can't handle it. But that would make so much sense. And I want you guys to let me know if I'm sounding crazier in the comment section down below or not. But as I mentioned too, Sony's been trying to hire up new people to go work on specifically for custom like mobile games and mobile game developers, mobile game like actual project leads, like CEOs basically for like major mobile products. And it would make a lot of sense too, because like I said, they have their own phones that they're working on. And of course, as well, mobile gaming is growing everywhere. They have millions of downloads on their app. And of course, they're also been, even we even saw like Jim Ryan like a few days ago, make a comment on how he's trying to go and push more for all this cloud gaming and all this type of gaming infrastructure for the future of Sony. All of these things to me are making a lot more sense. The hopeful and wishful person for me was more leaning towards like a PSP, PS Vita, but with how many people have phones, could use phones, and also the major mobile market, especially in Asian countries, but also in America, Canada, UK, etc., it just makes sense. And I myself, and I'd want to know your comments down below if you guys have also done it, I actually have even used the PlayStation app myself. I think it's actually pretty good. More so for just like checking the store and buying things in the store, because it's like really, really honestly easy. And also if it's like, this is like the main purpose of it, you just want to have it be integrated with your phone already. And if you already have over 100 million market with the app on their phones, just imagine the potential if you release specifically made for Sony games on the actual phone. It's very, very crazy and very cool. And also it's very easy to go add things like how we mentioned before on this, to go specifically do a weird cross section of a mobile phone, but also things like PSPs. You add in like the actual analogs, maybe make it like you can click on it in and out so you can make it a little bit better, home buttons and all this stuff. And I could see myself buying something like this, and I would actually probably use it as long as the price point wasn't too bad. Or even throw in things like touch screens as well, get better cameras, because I would actually probably use this for gaming. I loved my PSP, I love my Vita and all that good stuff. So it's a little bit kind of on the weirder side, because even the article itself is saying like you don't really want to compromise on some key aspects like, cameras or stuff like that. But of course, with things like Sony, who have made many different types of things, I'm sure they can. And of course, we do have some other notes too as well, because like this looks amazing. Like to me, like on these mock-up designs, these look phenomenal. These look cool. I would literally go and use these. I'd buy this 100%. But of course, we also do have Sony basically saying that they don't really want to go dive into mobile gaming. They don't really want to do things with the PSP and PS Vita. They shut down the store and all of that. And also, they don't usually do too well on the mobile markets. Like, basically, the PS5 has already outsold some of these mobile consoles already. But I keep on saying, if you do go and have a good handheld, but also a phone, you're hitting two separate markets, and you already have the infrastructure there. You've already made things like phones in the past as well, so you kind of have a rough idea how to make them, the contacts, and the overall industry know how to go and do it. And I can maybe see this being the future of a phone in the next few years. So I would love to hear your thoughts down below. I do think it's very, very cool. I love all of these actual like renders and stuff like this. I do think it's really, really sick and really nifty. And like I said, I'd buy one. So leave a comment down below if you guys think you would, if you guys think all my speculation and thoughts are kind of crazy. But like I said, it's all kind of coming together, and I can definitely see that maybe working on this project in the low key. So we can kind of go be on the lookout and see in the future if they ever will. But I also just really, really want to have a PSP or PS Vita in the future because I just love those consoles, and I kind of miss having a nice gaming console besides my Nintendo Switch. So let me know your thoughts down below. Would love to go and hear them. I do think this is something I would buy. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys would buy it. As well, leave a like if you guys enjoy my speculation, or whatever. We also have the PS5 giveaway, so make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are also subscribed as well for general news with the notifications on. Twitter and Twitch stream, a link down below if you guys want to follow. Amazon links too as well for the PS5 disc and digital, and of course the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. I love you guys all so much. I'll see you guys up on the next video. You guys are all fantastic. I love you guys all a bunch.